anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So USC's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Coming in here, it's the Trojans who have the bragging rights in this rivalry. And that doesn't sit well with the Notre Dame fans. If there's one team they want to beat, it's the Trojans every year.
Yeah, Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think that last loss may have been made more of a big deal than maybe it needed to be. A few tweaks here and there on both sides of the ball since then, and it appears Notre Dame may be in a much better place to be able to knock off USC.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
Try and muscle for the first down. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the out route. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Trojans. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, it is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. And they got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. 1st and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of those dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. Looks like this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Looking for his back. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't work on 3rd down this time. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Oh, it's a reverse. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's an out route, the catch made, and tackled there by the defense.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ending off on the draw play. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. Start at the 28. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's caught, a quick shovel pass there. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing.
Football comes out. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Hand off to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught! He's wide open, look out! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's an out route. The catch made. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker. Did a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Gillian. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. And the pass is incomplete. Play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled Shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Throwing off play action. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It's the running back in the flat. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Trojans trying to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for the wide out. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And it's fielded at the 40. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Here's a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Signs the quick throw. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Trojans, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, the energy really building now, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
USC 28, Notre Dame 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. 1st and 10 now for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it was...
That one's picked off. What a play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Fighting him off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Now here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll run it from the gun.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Guzman. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grab down the middle. It's Guzman. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, USC. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Receivers are bunched together. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And now the handoff. A quick juke. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Sultan were able to bring him down quickly. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds.
He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They were not going to catch him that time. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. And the offense just takes a knee here. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
USC.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. After adding to an already big lead, they'll kick it away here and just try to close the game out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that.
Illegal forward.
That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass costs him 5 yards. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he breaks free. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.